Alright, so I have a few different things rendered out. I have my AOPass, so background, just the person in the shadows. I rendered a thing with the shadows only, the person only, and the soda can shadow on the table. I'm going to see if I can use that as a mask. And I also have my AOPass here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on shadows, turn on this soda can shadow render, which is like clearly weird looking. My hope is that I can use like just this little area in here to make a little mask. So what I'm going to do, let's duplicate a copy of this, crazy person. And I'm basically just going to duplicate a bunch of these so that it's pretty much totally black. And I'm just going to merge these together. And then I'm going to select, actually that's a bad plan. I'm going to do a select color range. Weird. Alright, new plan. Let's go do what I was originally planning on doing. So I'm going to grab this and just see what happens if I turn that into a mask. And I'm just going to grab this and just invert that selection. And that is clearly not what I want. If I unlink this, I just sort of pull it around something. No, that's clearly bad. Alright, I'm going to delete this layer mask. I might just need to go in manually and suck it up. Which makes me sad, but whatever. So I'm just going to add new layer mask to this, and I'm just going to go in with a black brush and just sort of draw out this. Why is my opacity at 10%? That's awful. And then I'll go back in with maybe like a slightly softer brush and just trace back in. Slightly smaller brush. Guys, I'm not a Photoshop wizard. Photoshopping is like one of my least favorite things that I do. I'm sure that there are simpler and infinitely better ways to do this, but this is what I'm doing now. And you can see that now there's at least not an overlapping shadow. My shadow is, however, the very much wrong color here. Okay, I still can't spell also for beans. Just organize stuff a little bit. So what I might do is just, I don't know, I have a weird habit of, like, working semi-destructively. Oh! What have I done? Weird, okay. Did not mean to do that. So I'm just gonna be like, what happens if I go to, I should rasterize this. Actually, I'm fine. Fine, I'll just add a stupid hue saturation layer. Yes, and replace that layer mask, but also invert that layer mask. What am I doing right now? Oh my god. Good god. Alright, so I'm just gonna see if I can maybe... Wow, that's real questionable. I'm scared of that. My good old standby of the color layer things. I mean, even something like that is like a little bit, like the seam kind of blends in slightly better. And then I might go in and tweak this layer mask again, because I still see like a little bit of a seam, which is kind of bothering me. What if I make the opacity lower? Sometimes I'll sort of like go back and eat into the surface and then come back and draw stuff in. It's not fantastic. Why is it so green? Like, I feel like the green does actually kind of work better. Cool. We're just going to run with this and call that halfway decent. So anyway, now you can see you have a composite image and there's at least not an overlapping thing here, like overlapping shadow. And then what I can do is just turn on my ambient occlusion, and I might actually, that feels maybe a little aggressive. So like tweak the settings of that a little bit, and now I have a very awkward little rendered image. You can see here my hideous mask on my shadows, but since the person's on top of it, it really doesn't matter what that looks like. But yeah,